Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragon's here, and I'm going to be playing some Unravel. So let's hop right in and play the game. And yes, this game is called Unravel. You'll see why here in a little bit. I'm going to turn off my mic real quick. And here's my main character. His name is Yarny, so yeah. And by the way, everybody's Yarny in this game. It's not some custom name or anything. Wait, is that text on that pillow supposed to be something like Russian? I can't tell. Is it Russian or some other language? I can't tell from this angle. I can't tell. I'm not good with other languages, but it looks to be similarly structured from what I've seen of Russian. I just don't want to get that wrong. If I am wrong, I'm not saying it's Russian for certain, but I'm just saying, like, it looks to be similarly structured from what I've seen of Russian. And also, there's a second game to this too. So, yeah. And also, I have a lasso. Yay, lasso. I know I sound very, on the verge of grabbing a gun, but still. I'm not trying to sound that way. I'm trying to sound a lot more enthusiastic than what it actually is coming out to be. Because I actually remember watching a playthrough of this game on Stampy's channel and Stampy Longhead's channel years ago by now, and I honestly wanted to play the game ever since, but I never got around to beating it. Like, I always wanted to play the game though. Like, I've had the game for a while, I just never got around to beating it, Like, I seen the game on his channel, like, I want to say close to about 10 years ago, 5-10 years ago by now. And I loved every second of it because it was so beautiful whenever the game first came out. And from what I remember of the ending to this game, I got so emotional for the ending to this game. Just don't ask me to spoil it, because I won't. Well, at least I can always save myself with the lasso. Those little things that I can grapple onto are down there, where I can actually lasso. So yeah, if you see any like glowing dots, that's where you can lasso. Like, if you see any tiny little glowing dots or whatever pop up on the screen randomly, that's usually where you can lasso. I think I screwed up somehow. Wait, there's some more yarn here. Thank God. I'm gonna have to pause my recording real quick. Okay, I'm back. Now I'm gonna try and get this apple through through that layer. And then I'm gonna push all of these apples through, 'cause I think I'm gonna need them. Usually the objects you can interact with in an environment, usually they have some kind of purpose, like later on in the level. Not like platforms, because obviously you wouldn't be able to move those, but still. Like the stuff that you can actually get around in the area, the generalized area, that's usually going to come up later in the level. Also, you cannot go too far from your yarn. Like if you go too far, it just usually makes you slower and slower until you can't move anymore. And also, I think the correct path through here is through here. I'm gonna turn off the mic real quick. Okay, I'm back. I'm just sorry if I keep going quiet throughout certain points of the video. I'm just trying to let some people, grasp the concept of the articulate beauty that this game puts through in its art style. Like, I don't focus too heavily on graphics, but this is one of the few examples of that. Of going against that. Like, I don't focus on games solely for their graphics. But this is literally one of the few games that I would actually, go against that rule for. Because of how much the graphics actually tie into the game, That's the only, like, Unravel 1 and 2 are one of the only, examples of going against that for that reason alone. Mostly because there's not that much dialogue going on. So there would be, not that much of a story either at that point. So, that would mean, the graphics is all you really have to focus on. Of the lack of dialogue. And that's the part I love about this game. No overcomplicating the story, no overcomplicating anything. It just expects you to rely on the beauty and just take it all in and just get the story from there. That's something that I love about a lot of games that do that. They don't have you rely on too much plot all at once. They help you take it all in, relax, stuff like that. No world-ending threats. Just sitting back, relaxing, and just acknowledging the beauty. That's a major part I love about games like this. It doesn't rely on you doing some overcomplicated thing that could easily be avoided by staying out of it. Okay, now I can actually pull it through. And you would not believe how many times I've replayed this first level right here. You would not believe how many times I've replayed it. Because I've replayed it more times than you can count by now. And see that thing on that, oh, I forgot what it's called. Wheelbarrow. On that shovel. Those are like the things that you're meant to collect at the end of every level. Little yarn ornaments. That's the main collectible of the game. To show your significant progress throughout each part. Now, Unravel 2, it takes like a unique concept to the games, but it's still an enjoyable part of it too. It takes like something, like it takes concepts from this game, puts a unique spin on them that basically changed the entire concept of the game. But puts it in a way that isn't too drastically different and still makes it enjoyable. And mind you, Unravel 2, it is 2-player, but you can play it with one person. I know, such a unique concept for gaming, considering since a lot of games that, have 2-player functionality, they don't really have it to where you can actually be both characters at the same time. They don't have, like, most games don't really do that anymore. Ironically enough, which is honestly something I wish that they would do more often. Like, especially considering gamers don't typically have that many friends or, anybody to, play games with like that anyways, without some online functionality. Especially whenever you consider the price of online subscriptions anymore, that you can't even play online games without. Thanks for that, corporate greed. We couldn't be here without you, corporate greed. Just think, I wish that online functionalities was actually free like it used to be. Like instead of being all corporate and greedy, Like, I wish that they didn't have stuff like Xbox's live service. I don't know what it's called, because I never owned an Xbox. PlayStation Plus, Nintendo Switch Online, stuff like that. I wish that they didn't have stuff like that and actually made online functionality free. And the only way, you would actually necessarily have online functionality as that big of a deal is if it's, not enforced, but if you want free monthly games like PlayStation Plus, that's the only time that it would, be like how it currently is. Instead of just being corporate greed and not even being able to play online without it. That's the part I hate about online subscriptions. That it's always too expensive, always needy. Basically like that one Gold Digger ex you had. I wouldn't know because I've never dated myself. Or like some rich person's partner or whatever. Like their partner. Always asking for money. Never asking to return anything. always being super greedy, never returning anything that you wanted back. You know, like love or whatever, or something like that. Like, but I gotta tell you, I love the graphics of this game and the physics engine that they use. Like, it is so great. Like, there's so much to love about the physics engine. Who couldn't love the physics engine of this game? This feels way too realistic to be, you know, in a game like this. Also, you cannot go in water for too awfully long. Yeah, I know. I knew I would die at some point. Assuming I need to go back up here. I'm assuming anyways. That was a lot closer than what I wanted it to be. I saw a series called Movie Hero X last night, and I gotta tell you, it's got to be one of my, I can tell already with the 2 episodes that I know, that I've already seen, that it's gonna be one of my new favorite series. I can already tell that now. With the 2 episodes I've seen, which I'm pretty sure that they're the only 2 episodes out. So yeah, I can already tell that it's going to be one of my favorite series. It's just, like, it blends together 2 of my favorite genres with one of my favorite kinds of dialogue styles. Being, you know, superheroes, anime, and corny dialogue that can actually manage to be funny. Those are 3 of my favorite types of dialogue. That's the main reason why I love that series, and it all does it so meticulously that it's hard not to fall in love with the series. Like, I would definitely give it a recommendation just from the 2 episodes that are out now that I know of anyways. definitely give it a recommendation. If it gets any worse, I'll take back on that recommendation. But yeah, just from what I've seen, I already really like the series. Just from what I've seen online. Like, it's really good. And it's called 2B Hero X. For anyone wondering. Wow, I jumped. Okay. Nice. Wait. I think I just screwed up a little by what I just said. Okay, time to push this thing. Further, I guess. This part is so aggravating for some reason. And I'm gonna have to wait a little bit more. Because that blade, it automatically kills you, regardless of what you try and do. Like, it automatically kills you because of how high it goes. And I made it so far too. But yeah, if you're enjoying this series so far, well, it's just this one video, so it's not necessarily a series per se. But if you're enjoying this video so far, I would highly recommend you going out to see Santy series on this game. It's pretty good. I recommend going to see it as soon as possible. You know, if you have the time. This next wave goes through to actually go back down. I wonder what I'm supposed to do. Like, do that one Monica looking thing through. Okay, let's bring it. Okay, now it's through. Okay, let's push it over. And now I can actually think I can actually do something. Yay, I actually made it. Thanks to that Monica looking thing. Wait, am I supposed to stand on top of the thing? Wait, I think I'm supposed to tie it and then I can go back. I could pull on that. Come on, that thing just killed me. At least I can actually pull. At least I know I can actually pull on this now. Instead of wasting all that time, you know, like I did before. I can't wait to get through with this level. It's already taken me so long to get through it. I just can't wait to get already done with the level. If I knew that chain could snap, it was kind of obvious that it would. God. Here comes the crowd rave, I guess. God, God, that was a lot closer than intended. I almost just got pinched to death. Oh God, I can already tell that this is gonna, I can already tell. God. Why is this so hard to get through? Why is this so hard to get through? I'm gonna turn off my mic real quick. And that's that. Jesus Christ, why is that thing so hard to get to? I guess I'm gonna have to go up here, I guess. I've never actually beaten this level, so this is all new content for me. Well, for the most part, it is. If I skipped a puzzle, please don't get mad at me. I am basically a puzzle skipper whenever it comes to games. Well, some of them anyways. I have no clue what I need to do here. Do I need to go back and pull on this thing? Well, that's something. That's something anyways. Hey, I actually beat the level now. Which is actually the first time I actually beat this level. I beat the first level before multiple times, in fact. I just never beat this level. And I got a trophy for it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video after this cutscene plays out. Bye-bye. I'm gonna let the rest of this cutscene play out, then the video will end.